Being chased out left. Rumbling past the 30. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. On 1st and 10, Winston. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Martin, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll run it. Here's Martin, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the
people aside in order to run the ball.
Now the 6-year man from Cal, Brian Anger, on to kick. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. Gets around him. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. First carry now for the rookie, Dalvin Cook. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He was locked in last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2.
Clear some space in the trophy room. He won it last week. He's thinking he's going to get a few more before this season is over, maybe even starting with this game.
First down throw for Bridgewater. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him puts him down.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Forbath out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
They just do get the play off. Now Winston. Now he's flushed out right. He finds the rookie from Alabama, O.J. Howard. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Airing this, that's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Red zone opportunity. First down, here's the run with Martin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
The Bucs last year just 8 rushing touchdowns, tied for 2nd fewest in the NFL. They've got it 1st and goal now. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Second down, Winston. Flushed out right. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd and short. They'll run forward with Martin. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the 2nd quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
Winston sneaking it. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. A reminder coming up in the Sunday night game, matchup you don't see very often, a rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington. And then tomorrow on Monday night, we'll see the Cowboys heading to the desert to take on the Cardinals.
Former NFC East rivals.
Out of his end zone, Bridgewater. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Boy, another example there of how you've just got to be fearless to go over the middle in this league.
No doubt about it. And if you want to be known as a Pro Bowl type of a receiver, if you want to get to the Hall of Fame, you have to make a good number of catches in that area. And how about the hit he took from the linebacker? That's where you really make it, because a lot of times that hit is coming from behind you, from over the top by a safety. In this case, it may well come from underneath with the linebacker dropping out from the middle. You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Quan Alexander with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
Now, this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now Jameis on second down. Steps away to his left. Finds a seam inside the 40. Over the middle to Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now a run with Martin, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Two minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Now a second down throw for Winston. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Jameis to throw it. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he slides to avoid the hit. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
And the tight end, Luke Stocker, was the target. And it's second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Bucs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Patrick Murray now on for the field goal. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Running for it. Here's Martin. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Doug Martin unable to fight for the first down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least 2. And most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for loss.
A gain of 4 on the play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Eight yards still remaining here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 19. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Ryan Quigley now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Meanwhile, down in Chicago, and the Steelers, they're out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Jameis now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second down, Winston again. He'll rifle this one deep. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And Diggs has it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Bridgewater now from the 50. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, so both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Let's go.
They run the counter with Cook. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They go play action here on first down. And an alley to run. Oh, what a move. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So the offense has it first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Bridgewater on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Quan Alexander in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. A give. This is Cook. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And Forbath will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet at the 18-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Linval Joseph busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a play fake to Martin. Here's Winston. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Everson Griffin. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Let's go.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the gun, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Second down, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. To the air again with Bridgewater. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Forbath out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the... And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings! Kyle Rudolph, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24. Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Dances by him. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 2nd down, Winston. Drops it off to Martin. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Forced out to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now Winston, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Room to run inside the 40. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sharif Floyd in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Jameis on second down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Everson Griffin able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And a catch right side by Evans. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.